Hello, everyone. Now, uh, today is a very weird day because in Bulgaria we're celebrating three things. We're celebrating Saint Valentine's. We're celebrating Trifon Zarazan, which because we're an Orthodox Christian country, we actually don't celebrate Saint Valentine's traditionally, and we're also celebrating. It's not even celebrating. It's more like it's called Zadushnica, and this video will be about Zadushnica. And this is us connecting connecting with our past loved ones, and just we're going to their places of rest to bring food and just spend time with them, with their spirit. And uh just I'm gonna start with a disclaimer. um you can check the other two videos which I had today because they have their own, like, uh if you're single, it's Trifon Zarazan. If you're in love or in a relationship, specifically in a relationship, it's for Saint Valentine's. But this one is gonna be for all. Now you can still go with, let's say you're coming from the video from Saint Valentine's and you chose pile 2. You can go with pile 2 here as well, or you can choose a different pile. That's absolutely fine. These will be messages about what your ancestors and past loved ones have to bring forth for you at the moment. So yeah, um, thank you so much for being here, and don't forget to give a prayer to your loved ones today, uh, if you feel like you want to do that. Now, no songs here. This is not a time for ha ha ha. This is more about, I mean, it can be because our loved ones never want us to be unhappy and to be sad that they're gone. They want us to continue living our lives knowing that they are there, and mm, just having them in our hearts constantly and living for them. So maybe there is a message for you where you might have lost someone important in your life, and this is just a confirmation that they want you to be happy. They want you to live your life for them. And just because they're not with you physically, they're with you in spirit. So, hello, pile 1. What do your ancestors and past loved ones have for you? Like, what kind of message? 5 of Cups. Six of Cups. King of Pentacles. The message here is very straightforward, pile 1. They want you to move forward with whatever is happening in your life, but they want you to understand that moving forward does not mean that you're leaving something behind in a way like it's not gonna be with you. The idea is this: you're moving forward with the newfound strength of knowing that you're always connected. And I feel like this is fatherly energy. We have a father, King of Pentacles, so Taurus energy. Mm, but this is more like they want you to stabilize. They want you to be stable. They want you to recognize um, you have so much to bring to the table. And this can be not a father, this can be a divine masculine in your life. And they're saying, please, 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 moving forward does not mean that you're leaving something behind in a way where you're not going to be connected. They're saying You are always gonna be connected to this energy, but you can't stay stagnant in your emotions and just nostalgia and depression. And their message is, we want you to be happy. Maybe the disclaimer message was really for you guys. So when I'm doing the pile one, I will immediately just use it, the disclaimer as well, because that's important. Um, yeah, just moving forward with life does not mean that you're leaving something behind. It means that you're moving forward, carrying that with you, but knowing that this does not bring you down, it brings you the strength to know that you've experienced something, and balancing your emotional state. Thank you, Pile One, and I feel like I need to tell you to express my condolences if something has happened. Uh, I have a candle here, and today I'll be really praying over my loved ones who I've lost. Um, just so you know, I lost my father when I was 10 years old. So if you've lost your father, I understand, and I'm here for you. And if you need someone to speak to, if you're alone, hit me up, write a message, write a comment. I'll get back to you. I'm here for you. Hello, Pile 2. Um, oh, my head is hurting. This is my pile, by the way. And it's so interesting because it's not the head itself, it's like right here. Exactly right here. Which for me, this is my divine feminine. So it's like there's this divine feminine energy here of adaptivity, consideration, the Fool. A whole new journey is happening for you. King of Wands. Of you staying in your power. This is so interesting because I'm coming back from and strength. Um, two Leo energies here, Leo and Aquarius. In my other video of Trifon Zarazan, which is for the singles, I had the King of Wands as well, and I felt like this is another like confirmation. And if you chose pile 2 back then, or if you did just chose this pile, they're saying you've mastered your ego, which is amazing. I know you don't know where you're going, but I feel like you know that you're very optimistic because you know your strength. And you mastered something, which for me is acknowledgement of my fire. And fire can create, and fire can destroy. So you're on a whole new journey just because you did the work. You did the work for mastering that side of you. And now, Spirit, your ancestors are saying, my head was hurting in the beginning, so they're like, stop stop overthinking. You've done the job. Congrats, you're done. Now is the time to stay in your power. Now is the time for you to, uh, how to say, tame your beasts. And you've already done that. You've already done that. you know your worth. You know, you, again, I'm gonna say it, you know you're charismatic. You know you're lovable. You know that people adore you. And that came with lots of work, I want you to know. Like didn't this didn't come out of nowhere. You did the work. You're a creator. But I'm hearing this, choose love. Choose love at any given chance. Because if you're not using love in your creation, it's quite possible that your creation will not be fulfilling for you. So yeah, thank you, Pao. Thank you, my Pao. We're amazing. We deserve all the best in life, don't we? Hello, Pao 3. What do your ancestors and loved ones want to tell you? Bear in mind that ancestors and loved ones are different things. Sometimes they are connected, and sometimes these are past reincarnations. I don't know why I had to tell you that. Maybe you are not sure what's the difference. Five of Swords. You don't even want that. You're like, I don't like that card. And interesting thing is, oh my god, the devil reversed. I said I'm not gonna do reversals, but for some reason it came reversed. So I'll be speaking about both the and the chariot. Two major arcana. I want one card for the devil and one for the chariot. You're gonna be the special pile. With the Five of Swords, I did mention it in one of the other videos. You see how they're like very maniac or hysterical or whatever, and they are being like stabbed. And with the devil here, which I said you don't want that. You don't want to be oppressed. But it came up reversed. So maybe you do want to be oppressed. I'm hearing you want to be obsessed. You want to be possessed. I don't know what that means. And your ancestors are saying, stop with that. Stop with that. Take control. Take control of your life. Seven of Swords, these are lies. This is happening in the shadow. You see how this person is like, shh. Maybe you don't, maybe someone doesn't want you to know that. I'm hearing be careful what kind of arts you dabble in. And the third one is like the chariot. I want you to know that you're like, you know what you should do, but you don't know what to do, but you know what to do. Rather, you're like acting like you don't know what to do. Two of Wands. You have choices. I'm hearing the message of, I feel like I don't have a choice, but you do have a choice. And not only one choice. You have choices. I'm gonna take one more card. Actually, two cards, because we have the Two of Wands, so let's go with that. What is the first choice and what is the second choice? And these are two possible choices. This doesn't mean that there are only these two choices. And bear in mind, because the chariot is a card of Cancer, these might be matters associated with family. Eight of Pentacles. You can either master something and get the fruits of your labor because you've done something like a job already, or you might get married, whatever that means. Celebration. Both of them are good for you. Both of these energies are not bad, uh, but they're choices which you must take control over. And maybe you don't want this energy of, because we have the devil here, you feel like if you get married, you'll be stuck forever and ever. Mm, I heard in my head this is something told to you by someone else. I'm smelling a perfume. Your ancestors and loved ones are saying, we want you to connect with yourself and us more than you're connecting with anyone in the physical. Because we want you to take control of your life. And it's not about what you want or don't want or how you want it. It's more about what's best for you. And the choices which you're being provided with, which you must take action for, are all good for you. But all of them require you to take control over all the work you've done already and celebrating that as well. So maybe these options you have are more like a singular option, which is together the path forward, where mastering celebration of life. That's what I heard, celebration of life. Thank you, poetry. Oh my god. I needed to breathe here. It's like you're very anxious about it. What is the sword? Sword. Which? Three of swords. Five of swords. Three of swords. Five of swords. They're changing. Trauma, and heartbreak, and yeah, stuck mentality. Fighting. You're never gonna win anything out of that. Just so you know. Five of swords is you're always gonna count losses. Now, Pile 4, hello. I'm pleased to meet you. Maybe we don't know each other. Uh, that's what I heard in my head. Four of Cups. Let me show you the card. Four of Cups. Five of Wands. Prince of Pentacles. Virgo. Your ancestors or loved ones want to tell you that spirit, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, is bringing something towards you. But you're like fighting, refusing. But even if you, that's what I'm hearing, even if you refuse it, you're still gonna get it. But it's gonna come slow. Even slower the more you fight it. Now, this is the prince, correct? Yeah, the prince of Pentacles. The more work you put into this, of going out of apathy and, oh, I'm feeling so sad, I don't have anything, and recognizing that the universe is like, yeah, we want you to have something more as well, and we're like pushing it towards you. But the more fight work you do, the slower the movement is for you to be happy. I want you to, I like to think of this Don Quixote book and energy, where he's fighting with the windmills, thinking, I think he thought they were dragons or whatever. And you are creating blockages for yourself by yourself with finding problems where problems don't exist. And I want you to know that you must stop with that mentality. And this is emotions, okay? You're stuck where you're stuck because you're not recognizing opportunities, because you're still fighting with competition. I heard there is no competition here. There is no someone is trying to take something, to win something. You're the only one who's doing that. Move forward, steady steps, meticulous, step by step by step by step. I heard the song of Jordan Sparks, just one step at a time, we're falling in love. It's like learning to fly, na 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 na. So yeah, stop fighting with whatever the universe is trying to give you, because it will continue to give you until you get it. But you're gonna be exhausted when it comes to you. And I'm seeing this image of a woman who's like being in the dirt, and I don't know why I said woman, maybe you're a man, but yeah, this is the image where she's been in the dirt and she has branches in her hair, and she's like, there is this Prince Charming, and she just falls from somewhere, a tree or whatever, and he sees her and he's like, oh my god, this woman looks amazing, but why does she look like that? And she's like, ah, I'm exhausted. So yeah, this is the image I got in my head. So stop fighting with that. Stop fighting with life. Get out of your emotional head. Emotional head? Maybe we have emotional head. Get out of your apathetic heart, because the universe wants to bring you something, and your ancestors are looking forward for you to be happy. Um yeah, pile 5. Hello. I felt very sleepy suddenly. I feel like you haven't slept all night and you're watching this video now, or maybe you were in a night shift and now you're watching this video. You're like, yeah, I'm just watching before I go to bed. Ace of Pentacles. I heard something, but we'll see. Nine of Cups. That's a mystery one. I said the mystery one, and we have the High Priestess. You know what? I heard that I shouldn't tell you about this. But the only thing which I can tell you is that you're getting your wish fulfilled. You're getting a wish fulfilled, but you don't know what it is. And you're trying to find out what it is. I feel like you've been going to tarot readers or looking at like spirit. Maybe you're a tarot reader as well, and you are constantly seeking external validation, external knowledge. I'm so happy for you. And just so you know, your ancestors are around you, protecting you, and you are not allowed to know what's coming at the moment because they want to keep it as a surprise. And I'm gonna take one card just to know when you might know. Queen of Wands, very soon. Very, very soon. You're gonna find out. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. And your ancestors and loved ones are like, yeah, we're so happy as well. And we can't wait for him, her to find out. But for now, I heard that you're a man and someone is hiding something from you because they want it to be a surprise. Um, yeah, or just spirit, energy is hiding something from you because if you know what's coming, you won't be as happy. So if you're trying to find out something, stop trying to find out. Release the control. That way, the energy can truly be chef's kiss. Hello, pile 6. Oh, and pile 5, go to bed. Uh, hello, pile 6. I heard 4 cards, so your basic spread is with 4 cards. 10 of Pentacles, very nice energy. Very, very, very nice energy. 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. And you know, yesterday I was thinking about this card and how, look at her face. She looks very strict, but she's like ready to, like she's very strict to the people who are she's ruling over. But I feel like if her children or grandchildren come in and give her a joke and there is no one around, she's gonna immediately turn this face into a big smile. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. The Queen and King of Swords. This is very interesting. I need one more card for why the 5 of Pentacles and why the 10 of Pentacles. First with the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, the Tower. I get it. And 10 of Cups. And I want a confirmation card. This is for me. Are these the parents? Friends? For some reason, I don't know if this is you and your partner or a colleague, but this is a divine counterparts of the Queen and King of Swords. And at the moment, you're undergoing a process of the Tower with the 5 of Pentacles, where money and resources are a bit hard for you. And you feel like there is no one to turn to. And because you're looking at things very logically. You're trying to find solutions logically. Immediately, I must tell you, you're not left out. What has happened so that you can learn uh, how to connect to the divine. And we have the 2 tens here, completion of a cycle. And we have the 3 of Cups as well. You had your fun. You had what had to be experienced. And now you're being taught how to continue forward with, like, I feel like because we have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, which are one of the most happy cards, and this is what I'm hearing. You felt so fulfilled in life that you felt like, well, what is there left for me to do in life? What's the point anymore? I felt everything, I've experienced everything. But that is because you've experienced it only through the lens of logic, intelligence. And a tower happened in your life so that you can learn how to connect to divine. Because the 10 of Pentacles, where is it? Ten of Pentacles is this connection to spirit, where you've been creating all your life, or maybe spirit and your ancestors and everyone, they've been helping you out from the other side all your life. But now, because you've asked what is there more, they created a tower for you. The tower is a moment where upheaval happens, where things are changing. Maybe you feel like you're left out. Maybe you lost people in your life and you feel alone. That is not to punish you, that is to teach you that there is more to life than just emotional and financial fulfillment. There is a spiritual understanding in life. I'm seeing this in my head, where you might be a person who is a bit older, and you're you're like, well, there is no point of me being here anymore. There's nothing for me to do anymore. I'm alone. I'm left out. My friends are gone. At least this is what the energy which I'm feeling. And Spirit is saying there is a lot more which you can do. I'm hearing you might be a teacher, you might be a professor, you might be someone who is teaching higher knowledge. Of course, we don't have such here, but still we have Aquarius and Libra. I feel like there is more for you to give. And I'm seeing the flag of Slovenia. There is more for you to give, because not only are you very intelligent, but you have a very, very strong spirit, which brought you to where you are at the moment. And whatever is happening in your life, this is not to, again, to punish you. This is a moment to teach you of how much more life has in store for you. You might have felt like, oh, that's it, that I'm done. No, this is just the beginning. This is just you're brushing off the first, and this will happen when you connect to the divine correctly. I'm hearing, but I've been connected. I go to church every Sunday. That is not being connected to the divine. That is fictional. That is like, it's not what your soul seeks. Your soul seeks for you to connect every single day in prayer. In that doesn't mean that you must stay for hours and be praying. It's more like you put in the stove and be like, thank you for the food. May this food be blessed with this. Maybe you're going into herbalism. Maybe you're going into just different things you can do. There is a lot more for you to learn. It doesn't matter how old are you. There is a lot more for you to learn in life. And your ancestors and loved ones are saying, we've done this not to, again, to punish you. We've done this for you. Things are not happening against you. Things are happening for you. So yeah, thank you, Pile 6. I'm very interesting to know what does that mean for you guys. So yeah, come forward if you feel like it, and I'll be again interested to know if that's something you feel okay with doing. Thank you all for watching, and I wish you an amazing Zadushnica. Keep your close ones close to your heart.